name is Stephanie Rizzo. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to listen to my video. The purpose of this video today is to give you a little bit more information about me as a person beyond my resume and beyond my professional experience, so you can get to know me and understand the personal attributes that I could bring to SAP to help you continue to be a successful company. One thing that you may notice is I live in Raleigh, North Carolina, but I don't have a southern accent. A lot of people think I may be from New York, but I'm not from New York. I'm actually from Chicago. I was raised in Chicago and I've lived the majority of my life in Chicago. I moved here to get outside of that cold weather in Chicago, so I'm now in the Sun Belt, which is Raleigh, North Carolina, and I enjoy this area very much. While growing up in the Chicagoland area, one of the things that I enjoyed doing was playing volleyball, both competitively indoors. I played varsity volleyball for 3 years. In addition to being captain of my volleyball team, I was mentioned for state several times. I also like to play at North Beach, and I also won some tournaments there. Now I just play volleyball for fun and to stay in shape. But one of the things I liked about volleyball was the competitiveness and being a part of a team. I learned to become a very strong team player while playing volleyball, and this is where I started to learn to build my leadership skills. After college, I took a job with a company, a software company, called Platinum Technologies. Platinum Technologies was a data warehousing and information systems company, software company. While I was there for the first 4 weeks, I went through a boot camp. During this boot camp, we obviously learned a lot about the software, but we also had a team building day, and I learned a lot about myself. Before we had this team building day, they had us go through and fill out this questionnaire, about 650 different questions about ourselves. It was a Myers-Briggs test. I've had to retake this test several times, and every time, same results. Every time I'm diagnosed as an ENTJ. Some people call that the leader or the director. I know Neil in our first call probably recognized some of the characteristics of that, which includes being direct. So I tend to be a direct communicator. E is for extroverted. I tend to like being with people and talking to people and being very friendly and outgoing. N is for intuitive. I really enjoy concepts and ideas and thinking of the big picture, which is one of the reasons that I'm motivated by innovative ideas, which is what makes me excellent in the technology industry. T is for thinking. So this means that I like to think through problems and create solutions versus being more of a feeling type of a person. J is for a person that's more organized, timely. As for the J part of it, I do have a lot of organizational skills, but I'm a little weaker on that letter, thank goodness, because I also have some P characteristics, which means I'm a little bit more easygoing and flexible, so it makes it easier for people to get along with me. So I've been traveling for about 17 years with work. I'm very goal-oriented and career-focused. They say that if you go into somebody's home, that you can learn a lot about them. And if you could go into somebody's home before you become their employer, you can learn what really drives them and what that person's like. So here, I live in Raleigh, North Carolina. If you were to come into my home, some of the things that you would learn about me is, one, I love trees. I've planted them all around the house. So that's more on a personal note. But if you came in, you'd see that I was very career-focused. You would know this because, as you can see here, I have an office dedicated in my home for work. I have it completely personalized to my taste. As you can see, purple is my favorite color. Supposedly people that their favorite color is purple are very creative, which I think I do fit. You can see here that I have a desk that I didn't like anything on the market, so having to have things my way, I designed this, and my husband and I built this. We ordered the part to allow it to move up and down, so I can work standing up and sitting down, so when I work long days, I can change my position and it helps me stay healthy. I also can present better when I'm standing up. I can use this computer here to present from one screen and go through my email on another screen or my PowerPoints or do any kind of multitasking that I need to. I usually use it for messaging people while I'm doing a presentation if there's some questions that we need to collaborate on during the presentation so that I can better work with my peers. So as you can see, as a career-focused person, I am a team player, a creative problem solver, and I'm motivated by innovative ideas. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen to my video today, and I look forward to talking to you in the near future.